Okay, composite functions. So say you've got a function f of x and a function g of x, then a composite function would be made up of some combination of the two of them. So g of f of x, and that means g of f of x, which means when you've got your x, you would have to do f to it first and then do g to your answer. So whatever your functions are, you do in reverse order. So as they're written, you would have to do them as though there were brackets there. Okay, so for example, if you've got, let's go with f of x can be x plus 4 squared, and g of x can be 2x minus 1. So if you're doing f g of x, then you're going to be doing f of g of x. So you're going to be doing f of whatever g of x is, which is 2x minus 1. And then when you substitute that as your x value into this, you would write it as, let's go with 2x minus 1. So I'm putting it inside a bracket because I've taken this x value up here and I've replaced it with what I got as my output from g of x. So in order to keep from getting confused, it's a good habit to get into to put them inside brackets so that you can check that you're doing the right thing to it. And then I've still got plus 4 all squared. So if I were to then mess about with that a little bit, I would end up with 2x plus 3 squared. Okay. If I were to do it the other way around, and I were to do g of f of x, then I would end up doing g of x plus 4 squared, and then that would be, so if I replace my x in g, x plus 4 all squared, 2 lots of that, and then minus 1. You can see that the two things are completely different functions, so it's really important to make sure that you get them the right way round. So we've got to make sure that when you do functions, composite functions, you do them in the right order, which is the reverse of what they're written in. So in this case you do g first, then f. You do f, then you do g. So you work your way through. If you imagine that they've got brackets, that usually helps. And make sure when you get to the second one, when you're replacing the x from the second one with the output of the first one, you leave it in brackets just to be on the safe side.